So here's the state of affairs. President Ruto and opposition leader Odinga seem to understand the pros and cons of either using a parliamentary approach or approach outside parliament in resolving the current political dispute between them in connection to their interests. Ruto has settled on the parliamentary approach while Odinga has rejected it, arguing the approach will amount to sending his troops to a territory belonging to people they have disputes with. NTV's political affairs reporter Vincent Odor interrogates.
President William Ruto has insisted to engage the opposition leader Raila Odinga through a parliamentary approach in resolving the grievances raised by the Azimio political brigade. But following the happenings in parliament for the past 6 months, where President Ruto has had easy major victories, Odinga has rejected the approach. These victories includes the easy passage of Ruto's cabinet secretaries, amendment to the IEBC Act on the composition of the selection panel of new commissioners to the IEBC, and the passage of a report that kicked out 4 IEBC commissioners, the Cherera 4. Political analyst Ishmael Nyaribo argues President Ruto wants to face off Odinga where he is home.
Parliamentary approach would be the only thing any head of state or a sitting president would actually prefer to use. And besides that, you know, the president has a majority in parliament, so it's important in any fight to, in your tactical moves, to ensure that you use the correct method or which is convenient to you to achieve your intended results. William Ruto is prepared, I'm sure. He wants to make sure that his philosophy as President of the Republic of Kenya will be remembered to be results-oriented. He can deliver the promises he has said.
The process must be legal. Nothing extra-legal, nothing extra-constitutional. So we get concerned when we begin hearing words like national accord, which is euphemism for nusu mkate or handshake.
Odinga wants the bipartisan engagement to also involve people from outside parliament, like the 2008 National Accord that led to the formation of the Grand Coalition government with President Mwai Kibaki, with him as the Prime Minister.
What Raila Odinga, as a very experienced politician, is aware is that I'm being put in a box. If I'm going there to agree to resolve things in parliament, I don't have the majority. Even amongst his closest friends who he hoped he could work with in the 5 years or so have turned against him and have joined William Ruto as the president. He must accept a bipartisan method which goes beyond parliament, because that is the only way his points, his views can actually be accommodated.
The winner takes it all in Kenya's presidential election is said to be fueling such disputes. In 2022, Ruto got 50.5%, while Odinga got 48.9% of the votes cast. According to the constitution, the candidate who gets 50% plus 1% of the vote becomes president, while the runners-up freezes in the political cold. All eyes are now on the two leaders to see how they will resolve the current political dispute in the country. Vincent Odor, NTV.